A new baseball documentary called The Diamond King is out now. It features legendary baseball card and portrait artist Dick Perez. Joining me now is the film's director, Mark Evans, and Michelle Quisenberry, the film's producer, and John Ortiz is the narrator. So thank you both, all three of you, so much for being here.
Thank you.
Let's start with the film. Why is this something that you wanted to direct? Where did this vision come from for this?
Well, first of all, baseball has always been my favorite sport. Played it as a kid, of course, like many people, wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. That didn't pan out, but have always loved the sport. And about 2.5 years ago was when this idea first kind of started. I was looking at my old baseball card collection with my son, and we came across these Diamond Kings that I collected, Donruss Diamond Kings from the 80s and 90s. And seeing these cards of, Ken Griffey Jr. and Bo Jackson and my heroes took me back to my childhood. Now, these cards were special because they were painted by an artist, and that was new at the time. That's how baseball cards first started in the 1800s, but it hadn't been done for many, many decades. And so these cards, I loved them, my friends loved them, but I never at the time thought, who's the artist behind them? So a couple years ago, that was my thought, though. It was like, what's the story of this artist? And so I looked him up, Dick Perez, and I found out that he had painted literally thousands of baseball paintings. His career went way beyond just these cards. He was the official artist of the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown for 20 years, and that he had an incredible life story himself. So that day, I got excited about a documentary. I thought I could tell his story and then the history of baseball through his work. So that was the initial idea. I reached out to him. He was into the idea, and we were off and running.
Tell me what people can find and experience in the documentary. It's a marriage of art and baseball.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's two of my loves. So when I first discovered his work, I was just blown away. And so first and foremost, it was, I want to show off this work. I want more people to know about Dick Perez and all of the art that he has created. And maybe we can have our take on, the history of baseball that's kind of, the through line of the film with John's narration in there as well, too. So being such a baseball lover, being a filmmaker, I thought this could be my take on a baseball film.
Yeah, John, what was it like to narrate this?
It was a dream. It was a dream. Like I was telling you earlier, it helped channel my inner Morgan Freeman. When Mark approached me about it, I love documentaries. It's probably my favorite genre of film, and I love baseball. And then I saw the rough cut that Mark had assembled, and I didn't know Dick Perez, and I was ashamed because I collected cards. I actually had some Diamond Kings, and I didn't know him. And he's Puerto Rican. He grew up in New York City, like me, and so there were these cool parallels, and I was like, yes, sign me up as soon as possible.
You had some real strong connections to him that you didn't even realize. What do you hope that viewers take away from the documentary after watching it?
They're gonna fall in love with him as an artist, as a human being, and hopefully be inspired by what he did with his life, which is amazing things. I mean, you just look at one of the paintings and you're just mesmerized. The colors, the emotion, the technique, the style, it's really beautiful.
Michelle, why did you get involved with this project? What called you to be the show producer?
Yeah, well, Mark and I have worked on 2 other documentaries prior to The Diamond King, and when Mark brought me Dick Perez's story, I was excited, but then I started going down the rabbit hole and got even more personally connected. I spent most of the 80s at the Mariners, with the Mariners at the stadium, because my cousin, Dan Quisenberry, was a pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. So our family spent twice a year we're living at the stadium to watch my cousin Dan, who at that time was, one of the most acclaimed pitchers of all time, and he actually has a Diamond King, a 1985 Diamond King, because he helped the Royals win their first World Series. So it was this deep personal connection, and then as we got into production, I was able to bring in Joe Posnanski, who wrote our narration, and he is one of the top sports writers, and he was very close friends with my cousin Dan. So it feels like it's very personal for all of us.
Mark, is there a particular scene that stands out or that you one of your favorites? I know that's hard to say
Sure.
favorites, but is there one that you think will resonate more, maybe with Seattle viewers?
Well, with Seattle viewers, there's a great segment in the film that John narrates about Ichiro. I think it starts off that, there's many players throughout history that have exuded joy when they're on the field, and it makes you feel like you're on the field with them. And he lists some other players, and then it gets to Ichiro, how nobody made you feel closer to the field than him. And so that's a scene that I love. It's one of my favorite scenes that John performs in because of his performance is just incredible. And of course, we're all Ichiro fans. And then there's a scene that's probably my favorite. It's at the very end that I don't want to give away because it's a great kind of surprise at the scene that, again, I don't want to give that one away.
Yeah, we'll leave that to viewers to find out on
But
their
the
own.
other one that I would mention is Dick talks about the ballet of baseball and the poetry. But there's a scene when he describes that I really love, and he describes how when it's a shortstop or a second baseman turning a double play, or a pitcher making their follow through on a pitch, or an outfielder leaping to catch a ball, how it's all ballet. And seeing that come together in his paintings is, pairing those things together is, I think, really special. So I love that scene.
Yeah. The Diamond King is out now. Thank you three so much for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Back to you.